Oh yeah, Zoom Tube's car track. I saw the advertisement for this around Christmas time. I saw these kids playing with it and setting it up, and I thought, kids these days just don't have any imagination. And since I'm still basically 12, I thought I should put this thing to the test. I've got some creativity. There are infinite track configurations going on here. Infinite is a lot, and we're gonna put that to the test, I'm sure. Over 25 pieces and over 12 foot of tube. Look at this packaging. Is this really the best they could do? When I was a kid, they would have had like a hand-drawn painting of two aliens racing in a tube car, and inside the box, they probably would have had like a mini comic that told you about how these two aliens were racing to save the world. One alien wanted to preserve the human race, and the other one just wanted to eat your face. I mean, how cool is that? Nowadays, they just take a picture of the track, slap a picture behind it, and call it a day. Where's the creativity in that? Who wants to really see the product? Who wants reality? They're kids. They need the help with the imagination, especially these days. Everything is so realistic. The real world sucks. People want to escape from that. Give them a story. Give them a reason to be excited about what's in the box. That's all I'm saying. Let's check it out. Let's see what's in the box. When they say over 25 pieces, what do they mean? Well, you get the car, the remote control, and the USB dongle. 3 speed tubes, one little track entry place to put the car in the track, and then you get 12 connectors, 8 curved tubes, which I think, if I added it up correctly, amounts to 26 pieces. So the over 25 pieces, well, yeah, okay, it has over 25 pieces, but 26 pieces isn't exactly going the extra mile. Full detailed instructions. Oh, look at that. There's no fancy comic here. I mean, I'm sure that this is an exciting read and all, but whatevs. What does it say here? Oh, the bag is not a toy. We'll keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure my cat would disagree with that. Look at that. So you put your vehicle in there and then you're ready. It doesn't seem to lock down very well either. Hopefully we don't have any vehicles flying out of there. Or hopefully we do. I don't know. It depends what you're really after. All right, there we go. One down. That's everything that's in the box. The car takes about 45 minutes to charge. Once that's done, hopefully we'll have a full track set up and be ready to rock. So this is the first configuration of this we're going to try. You notice an interesting issue with the car right here is it has this little nubby on here. This would probably make it difficult to jump the car from one track to another unless you're going backwards. This door opens up and you put the car right in here. The remote control has a forwards and backwards, which means you could theoretically jump the car backwards. We're gonna put that to the test in a little while. And look at that, pretty lights, pretty lights. This door kind of snaps a little difficult. If you don't snap it just right, it could pop open and mayhem might occur. You never know. It has a forwards button and a backwards button. Pretty lame. But the box does say that there are infinite configurations. This is a much more interesting configuration, at least. I don't know how this is gonna work. Our little door here is now over here. Slide our little vehicle in there and close our door. We might be entering into the realm of fun, you never know. Well, see, there you go. There you go, that's what I was talking about. You gotta lock that door. There we go, take 2. It just looks more dangerous this way. And if it's more dangerous, it's gotta be better. Pretty cool, let's go backwards. All right, let's try something here. Friends listen to Endless Love in the Dark. Oh yeah, we're definitely entering into the realm of fun here. Well, now this configuration is much more interesting than the first one we tried. But my philosophy is always, if it's not possible for somebody to be injured, it's probably not all that much fun. If you are going to be a red-blooded American male on this planet who grew up with Evel Knievel, you can't have a whole track. You gotta have a jump here. The track is probably going to move while the car is on the track, and that can make this difficult. Here you go, buddy. You think he's gonna be okay? I don't know. Hold on to Mr. Track and see what happens. Oh, that was so close. I could have put an eye out there. Now it's getting fun. All right, take two. Oh, darn it. He almost made it. This is gonna happen, I'm telling you. If only I was an engineer. And I don't mean driving a train. I guess we could put him closer. It's kind of lame, but let's just try to get it right once and then we'll get dangerous. Darn it. We are going to use some boxes and some tape to set up some scaffolding to hold this thing in place so we can get it to properly jump. Now I'm going to use this tape, but if I have to, I will go to the duct tape and we will tape this puppy to the table if we have to. We're going to make this happen because I want to be as excited as the little kid in the commercial. And Evel Knievel definitely would have had a stable platform. All right, now we got the track held in place a little bit. It's a little more stable than it was. Let's see if we can get the car to consistently jump across this gap. We might have it. I believe I have now figured out why the kid in the commercial is so excited when they get the car to jump across the track. And that is probably because it took him like 5 hours to set up the shot. And by that point, he just wanted the damn car to jump so he could go home and play some video games and have some dinner. Well, it has become blatantly obvious that they used some form of trickery in the commercial, or they spent hours and hours and hours to make this little jump happen. And I don't have that kind of time or energy. So we are going to use our own little trickery and make it a little easier on Mr. Car to find Mr. Hole. Let's see what we can do here. Now, because of the nature of the cheat code we're using here, which is a little funnel, we're gonna make this a little more challenging. We've now got it to consistently jump. I'm thinking we need to take it to the next level. That's what I'm saying. Because it's pretty hard to get injured doing this. Now we're working on something. It's gonna be down here and around here. It's gonna jump across here, and then it's gonna come out of that tube and jump into that tube. That is the plan. Let's see how this works. Oh. Really? That's all the hang time we get out of this? Let's try it one more time. Maybe it was a fluke. Only about halfway. It actually landed right about there. What are we gonna do about this, guys? So we're not getting anywhere near far enough. Do I want to change the angle on that to get it to jump farther? Or do I want to put something up above that it can slide down into there? Because I've noticed that if you have the cones on an angle, it will catch and slide in to the tube. And that seems to be a pretty effective way to keep the track running. So I'm thinking that I want to maybe put something up here that this can jump into and then slide down into that funnel. Let's see if we can do that. Let's try that first. Now, like I said, it's not worth doing unless you can overdo it, and here we go. Now basically what I've done here is I've bridged the gap between this jump and this funnel using this. And basically it's just a roll of cardboard. I solidified the top of the funnel with a half of a cup, the same cups that I used to create these funnels. so close. Now look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. There we go. So that right there is how to take your zoom tubes to the extreme. This is probably not what they intended with the zoom tubes, but this is what any kid with any kind of imagination is going to do. They're going to try to take this to the extreme. Do you have a zoom tubes out there? Are you doing extreme things with your zoom tube? Send me the link. I want to see your video. I want to see what kind of crazy things you're doing with your zoom tubes. Just keep in mind, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I could have even went crazier, and who knows? Maybe next time I will. If you like this video, you like me playing around being a goof and overdoing it, subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you know when new content comes out. And do me a big favor, find your adventure, have a great day, and I will see you soon.